Welcome to probably your favorite lesson of this chapter, Lesson 7, Ratio and Rate Problems. All of these problems will be word problems that we have to convert into ratio and rates. Hopefully we are familiar what ratio and rates are and how to simplify them if need be.
The code word for this video is Mrs. Schwab. This is how you spell Mrs. Schwab. This video is going to be about word problems. Be sure to read carefully. Go back and reread if you need to. Make sure you pay attention closely to those key words in those word problems because they will help you solve the problems. Good luck, children.
You can follow along with me on page 73. This is letter A. In a survey, 4 out of 5 people preferred creamy over chunky peanut butter. So I'm saying 4 people liked creamy peanut butter over chunky. There are 120 people shopping at the grocery store. Use the survey to predict how many people in the store would prefer creamy peanut butter. So 120 people are shopping, and we want to know how many like creamy peanut butter. So I want to figure out how can I get from 5 to 120. What can I multiply by? Well, if we don't know, we can do some work off to the side. 5 goes into 12 twice. Minus 10, bring down the 2. 5 goes into 24 times. And I'm left with 0, so my answer is 24. So if I multiply 5 times 24, I will get 120. Now whatever I do to that bottom, I have to do to the top. Multiply by 24. Again, if you don't know that, do it off to the side. 24 times 4 is, 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So my answer is 96. So 96 people will prefer creamy over crunchy peanut butter. This example can be found on page 73, letter B. A survey found that 12 out of every 15 people, so 12 out of every 15 people in the United States prefer eating at a restaurant over cooking at home. So restaurant and cooking at home. If 400 people selected eating at a restaurant on the survey, how many people took the survey? So I know the 400 needs to go on top because on top is where my restaurants are. I need to stay consistent with my ratios. So since 12 restaurants are on top, the 400 restaurants also needs to go on top. And I want to figure out how many people took that survey. So I want to know, how do I get from 12 to 400? Well, again, if we don't know that, we can do some math off to the side. 12 goes into 43 times, minus 36. Borrowing, bring down the 0. 12 goes into 40 3 times. And I get 4. Bring down the 0. Notice it's going to keep on repeating. So I'm going to multiply by 33.3 repeating. So whatever I did to the top, I have to do to the bottom. So I'm going to take 15 times 33.3. So I'm just going to have 1 3 behind it. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1 is 16. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1 is 16. Add the zeros. 3, 3, 3. Add those. I'm left with 5, 9, 9, 4. Remember, I have 1 decimal point, so I'm doing decimal point over 1 spot. So my answer is 499.5. Now we want to know how many people took a survey. So we're going to want to round that number. Well, 499 can get rounded up to 500. So 500 people took this survey.